What's up guys, my name is Will, aka WhiteTrashWilly, and I'm here on behalf of TheVaultProScooters to do my second custom build, and I am so excited to do this. So let's jump into this, and I can't wait to show you guys the parts that I pick out. All right guys, so we're in the warehouse right now, and it's time to pick out the parts that I'm gonna be using. So let's go do it. Passing all the clothing materials and the grip tape to go right over to the wheels. If you guys don't already know, I have some signature wheels that have just came out through Meta. Meta is a sub-company of Tilt scooters. All of the products are the Tilt quality, and if you guys know Tilt products, you guys know that they are the most superb quality in all of scootering. So here are my wheels right here. I'm gonna show them to you. This wheel right here is 120 millimeters by 30 millimeters wide. It comes with clear urethane and a blue core with a pink print going around the outside. If you guys don't like big wheels, they also come in your standard 24 by 110 sized wheels. So you can choose if you want big wheels, if you want the super wide ones, you have the option. If you want the normal size scooter wheels, you have the option. For this custom build, I'm gonna be using the big boy versions, the 30 by 120. So let's go pick out some more parts. The next part that I'm gonna be using is the new Tilt rigid fork. The reason I'm gonna be using this fork over any other fork here is one, because it's Tilt and it's the best. And two, because this fork can fit 30 millimeter wide wheels, and it fits my wheels absolutely perfect. So this is the best fork that I can choose. For this custom build, I'm gonna be using the Tilt SCS standard compression system, but I'm gonna be using the sculpted version, and this is what it looks like right here. It looks very beautiful, and it fits standard size bars. So the next thing we're gonna pick is the bars. So if you guys keep up with my riding and follow me at all, you guys know that I ride titanium bars, and all titanium bars come oversized. Well, they should come oversized. So when I use the oversized titanium bars, I have to use an oversized clamp. But unfortunately, the Volt doesn't have any titanium bars right now. So I'm gonna be using some Tilt Scout bars. Up here. I'll get the ladder. All right, we got the green ladder. If I rode steel bars, I'd definitely be riding these. An awesome thing about Tilt products, you get the clamp, the fork, or the headset, they all come with stickers. So you get a free Tilt sticker with all your orders. Very beautiful looking. The wheels do not come with a sticker, but they come with something even better. They come with an unlimited sticker. This right here can be used as a spray paint stencil. So you can put this logo wherever you want. You just have to get spray paint. Or get a marker and just trace it through. You can do whatever you want. So now it's time to pick the headset. I'm gonna be picking out the Tilt Tall Stack headset, but I'm not gonna be using this dust cover, and I'll show you what I am gonna be using here in a second. You obviously need to hold onto your scooter with something, and holding on to just some metal bars would kind of suck. So it's time to go pick out some grips. The grips that I'm gonna be using today, the pink ODIs, but not just the pink ODIs. I'm gonna also be using the blue ODIs. I'm gonna be using these black ODI aluminum bar ends. I've never used metal bar ends before, but I've always appreciated them, so I'm gonna be using them. Y'all are probably wondering where the deck and grip tape are. It's time to go show you. We're going into the special layer. Here we go. Austin! Basil! Austin's in the front. Where's my deck at?
Time to find it.
Where is this at? Is it in here? We're trying to find the deck that I'm using for the custom build, but I don't know where Austin put it.
Is this like actually a game, or you just don't know where you put it?
No, I don't know where he put it. Yes. Ha ha. It's time to rob Austin Spencer of his goods. Ha. Fresh mint. First thing I'm going to show you is this year number 10 grip tape. I'll get into why this is special in a moment. And finally, the deck, the 10-year Tilt Scooters deck. All right, so we got the grip tape and the deck, along with the rest of the parts. Oh, and look, we got the owner of Tilt right here.
You got some good stuff? Oh, nice.
I don't know, you tell me.
Yeah, I like it. This was not planned.
This wasn't planned at all. Do you want to tell us about why this deck is amazing?
Why is this deck amazing? Well, I'm stoked on it because it's 6 wide, and it's like based on the theory deck.
Oh yeah.
Really dope. It's not very heavy, which is nice.
It isn't.
And then I was really happy with the artwork in this cutout. There's still like plenty of flat space, so like people wigging out about it like not being like totally closed off. That's actually, we tried to make it flat on the bottom, like solid, and it was just so heavy that we redesigned it. And then this graphic doesn't wear off, which is sweet. It's about 10 years of Tilt, which I think is worth
10 years of Tilt.
sick.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
10 years of Tilt. I'm proud.
All right, have fun.
All right, it's time to go build this. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah.
Let's mob to the studio. All right, guys, so we're back in the studio now, and I'm gonna do a brief rundown of all the products that I showed earlier, but in case you missed any of the names or anything, I'm gonna go over it again. So right here, we have the year number 10 super limited grip tape. This is the only sheet that has ever came out. So if you get this scooter, you'll have a one-of-one prototype tilt product, which is really cool to say. And that is this grip tape. The next, we have the steel tilt scout bars. Year number 10 tilt theory deck. 2 sets of pink and blue ODI soft long necks. I'm gonna be doing something really cool with these and I'll show you in a moment. Tilt sculpted SES, tilt tall stack headset, ODI aluminum bar ends, tilt rigid fork, and last but not least, we have my signature Meta wheels. And these things are absolute beauties. So I'm really stoked to be using these on a custom build. Let's build this thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply the grip tape to the deck. And once again, this is super limited grip tape. I don't even have this grip tape. This is a super exclusive that only you are gonna get, whoever buys it.
Can't mess up.
Really cannot mess this up. Woo! All right, I was really nervous there for a second because if this grip tape didn't go on perfect, you know, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I feel like on my last custom build, I had some pretty wild grip tape, but on this one, we're taking the more classy approach.
I actually have some questions submitted by viewers here.
Let me hear it.
Fiona would like to know, when did you get your nickname and why? Is there a backstory?
Oh yeah. The reason that I'm called WhiteTrashWilly is because when I was in high school, I was really insecure about myself to the point that I would wear pretty much the same outfit every single day. I really liked how that one fit and I just felt confidence in myself, and I wore this specific hat pretty much freshman through my junior year. I wore this one hat, and it's this Enjoy hat, the skateboard company called Enjoy, and it's this picture of a garbage truck, and on the garbage truck it says white trash. I would wear that hat every day to school, and I really liked it because it was just one of those really good fitting hats. Very similar to this undialed hat coming soon. One day, I think I was at lunch with like a girl or something like that. And anyway, long story short, I was late coming back from lunch. So I came back into my classroom, and you know, if you guys are in school and you guys ever show up late to your class, you know that as soon as you walk in, it looks like everyone looks at you in the class like you killed somebody. Everyone's like, you came in late, like, or, you know, they kind of freak out. So I walk into class and they're in the middle of a presentation. And then my really good friend at the time, his name is David Gutierrez, he looks at me and he's like, WhiteTrashWilly, always showing up late. And then the whole class laughed at me and I had a little walk of shame back to my desk. And then the teacher started calling me WhiteTrashWilly because I wore that hat every day and it was just funny. And then everyone in the class started calling me WhiteTrashWilly, but I didn't like it. I got really upset about it. I was like, guys, stop, like, don't call me that. And then one day I was at lunch and I was sitting with my friend David and he takes my phone and he's like, hey Will, look at your username. And I go to my phone and I look at it and it's WhiteTrashWilly. And I was like, God, David, like, that's messed up, man. Like, don't do that. And he's like, oh, come on, Will, don't be lame, keep it. And I was like, fine, I'll keep it for a little bit. And I guess the inside joke has just never ended. That is the story of how I got WhiteTrashWilly. I also have a genuine belief that you can't give yourself a nickname. You have to have a nickname granted to you. Come on, grip tape, cut.
Joel asks, what is your favorite scooter company?
Tilt scooters, baby. I feel like a lot of people, when they get asked that question, especially sponsored riders, they just like cliche-ly say the brand that they're sponsored by. Even though I know a lot of the pro riders out there ride for brands that they don't particularly like love, but I love Tilt scooters. Like, it's always been my favorite brand ever since I was a kid. It's always the company that I looked up to with like the highest expectations. It's always just been like the dream for me. So the fact that I'm able to be sponsored by them now, it's like, I don't even know where to go in scootering after this. I feel like I've already peaked. Here we go. Look how beautiful that looks. All right, let's put these metal wheels on, these beautiful, beautiful wheels. The back bolt actually kind of like locks into the back of the deck. So that way you really only need one Allen key to tighten up the back, and it makes it a lot easier because you don't need two, especially long 6 Allen keys or like a socket to put back there. Back in the day with pro scooters, you had to put like sockets in your decks, but then sometimes they wouldn't fit because the deck was all messed up. So that's taken care of now. One of my favorite things about this tilt deck is that how close the wheel matches up with like the hole for the bottom of the deck. I think it's one of the most clean, flushest looking things, and also the gap between the brake and the wheel, the fender is just right up against it, so you're gonna get as much foot room as possible. Let's put the other wheel on the fork. Like the tilt deck, it comes with these little spacers in the back that I'm about to drop, and what those are for 24mm wide wheels. I'm using 30 wide, so I'm just gonna take the spacers out. I don't actually need them, but if you do wanna run normal size scooter wheels, they come with it. With the forks, you will need to have 2 Allen keys. Actually, you don't. I just tightened this one with 1 Allen key. So now I'm gonna put the headset in, but I'm gonna show you what was so special about this headset. I have my keys right here, and on my key ring, I have this Undialed X Tilt headset. These headset caps are not available anymore. They were a super, super small batch, and the only place you can get one now is on this custom build. So not only do you get the super rare grip tape, you also get the super rare dust cover. This headset cap has been all around the world with me through all my travels, and I don't know, I'm kind of sad to watch it go, but if I ever see you in real life, the person who buys this, I'm gonna be stoked to see this again, because I know it's gonna be put to good use. So the next component I'm gonna be putting on is this tilt sculpted clamp, but I'm gonna need a super, super tiny spacer, so I'm gonna put that on right now. And now, the SCS. So if you guys have had ODI long necks in your life before, you know that they're kind of like smaller grips. And I wanted to make these just a tiny bit longer, so I'm gonna be cutting them each in half, but I'm gonna be cutting them a little bit staggered, so that way when I put them together, they'll be a little bit bigger than a normal ODI, but not that much bigger. So it's time to cut these out. Well, bam. All right, so I have my pieces of grips. It's time to put them on. Imagine if grips are this big. Imagine.
Just leave it like that.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we got the grip on the scooter. This is all you need. Time for the second half. Bam. That looks really sick, actually. I'm hyped. Wow, I'm really hyped on that. I might do this on my scooter. These guys right here, I'm gonna put this in. Just like that, and then I think it's a 4 Allen key. Yes, it is. First bar end on. Now time for the second. Well, bam! This looks so good.
Sport Crazy asks, what is your favorite skate park you've ever been to?
My favorite skate park that I've ever been to is a single skate park that you can go and ride whenever you want to, is probably Adrenaline Alley Skate Park in the UK. I really love that one. There's this other one in Denmark called Street Dome that's really sick. That's just like a really unique looking skate park. But generally, like, I like to appreciate every single skate park that I go to because I feel like every single one is so unique and you can learn a different skill set at each skate park that you go to. So I would say that all in all, my favorite skate park is Adrenaline Alley just because of how much stuff they have, but I also just like to keep the mindset of like really enjoying every skate park that I go to because, like I said, there's something you can learn there that you could only learn at that skate park. All right, now it's time to tighten up this clamp. Dang, I'm pretty stoked on that. That looks really cool. All right, guys, so the custom build is now complete. I am so stoked on how this turned out. I think that the colors look absolutely crazy. I think that the black just looks super nice, and honestly, I'm kind of jealous of this scooter right here. I could ride this no problem. Like, this would be a great scooter to have. And whoever picks this up, I promise you, you will have the time of your life on this scooter because, oh, it gets me so hyped looking at it. Let's go see what people think.
This 6 wide though.
Fire.
Might need
So
a comp,
good.
man. I think this is the most beautiful setup I've seen so far. Not gonna lie.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I appreciate it.
I have a sweet spot for the clear urethane and
Same.
30 wide wheels. That's where it's at.
Same.
It's really clean. I like it.
Thank you, man.
It's kind of cool. Look at you, clever young man.
I had to do something, man. You know how I roll.
Did you bring this from home?
So it was on my keys, and I've had it on my keys for like a long time, and then I have another one in my house, so I decided to use one of them for the custom build. So this is the only place you can get it.
I know, it's only right. I like it. Is it dialed?
It's undialed.
That's right. That's what I was hoping.
It's undialed.
Exactly. Good job.
Let's get Colin's opinion real quick.
Looks like you built it.
I did.
Yeah, that's sick. Where'd you get that from? Do they still have them here?
No, I took it off my keychain ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just
Dang,
for the
this thing
custom
is
build.
gonna be sweet for whoever gets it.
I know, I'm hyped.
Yeah, those are sweet. I've never seen those before, actually.
Cause
Oh, did you cut them?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
what?
cut them.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
I fooled you too.
Yeah. Well, I saw the pattern wasn't consistent, but you did a pretty good job. Yeah, it's solid. Good job.
Austin, get in here. We're gonna give a big shout out to the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Austin.
Thank you. I think the dust cover was such a good addition.
Yeah, I
Just make it a
know.
little bit more
I'm
special.
hyped. It ties it together so good.
I love it. You killed
Heck
it.
yeah.
Whoever buys the scooter, man,
There's a lot of limited stuff on here. The headset, the grip tape, the half and half grips,
and the wheels.
The
And
wheels
the-
are pretty limited.
and the wheels are very limited as well.
Once they're gone.
They're gone.
gone.
All right, well, let's jump back in the studio. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had an awesome time building this scooter up. Huge shout out to the WhiteTrashWilly for having me come by and actually doing this. Make sure that you guys subscribe to their YouTube channel. It's the WhiteTrashWilly. Go follow their Instagram. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at WhiteTrashWilly. Make sure you go follow Undialed on Instagram at Undialed. And yeah, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.